This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And now the details. Kingston thieves caught in tracks while carrying out storm robbery. The St. Andrew South Police arrested one man and recovered several pieces of stolen lumber during an operation in Delacree Lane, Kingston, on Sunday. Reports are that as several Jamaicans were monitoring heavy rains from Tropical Storm Elsa, police received information that thieves broke into a hardware store. Quick action from the police led to officers apprehending one of the suspects. The stolen items were also seized. Over the weekend, several roadways were flooded or rendered impassable as heavy rains from Tropical Storm Elsa affected the island. Among the impacted roadways in the corporate area is Waltham Park Road in St. Andrew in the vicinity of the Boucher Gully, which reportedly overflowed its banks. Among the other affected roadways in Kingston and St. Andrew were Church Street and North Parade in the downtown Kingston business district. Marcus Garvey Drive, which is notorious for flooding, was rendered impassable in the vicinity of the Tinson Pen Airdrome. Spanish Town Road and Hagley Park Road were also underwater in sections, and the drivers of small vehicles were advised to avoid these thoroughfares. In Portmore St. Catherine, Passage Fort Drive, Chatsford Avenue, and the Christian Penn Main Road in the vicinity of Watson Grove near Gregory Park were flooded earlier on Sunday. And in Bull Bay on the St. Thomas-St. Andrew border, the police advised that the main roads at 9 Miles and Grand Spen were impassable, and motorists were being urged to use alternative routes. Protest after woman shot dead in St. Andrew. Cops blamed. Residents today staged a protest following the fatal shooting of a 37-year-old woman in Seaward Drive, St. Andrew. The placard-bearing residents have accused the police of shooting a woman identified as Tanisha McLeod in cold blood after they reportedly went to her home to pacify a dispute that she had with the father of her child. The lady and her boyfriend were having problems, and that was when someone called the police, said one woman who claimed she was an eyewitness. The woman said the police came and placed the common-law husband of McLeod in their service vehicle. After all of that happened, she walked toward the vehicle with a knife in her hand, and that was when the police fired 2 shots in the air and then shot the poor woman in front of her baby, the eyewitness claimed. Police on the scene declined to comment on the development. News of the incident has since triggered angry reactions in the community. Brother killed over bike, teenage sibling suspected. The Hanover police have reported that a search is being carried out for a Hanover teen who allegedly stabbed his older brother to death during a dispute over a motorcycle at their home in Upper Rock Spring last Thursday. The deceased has been identified as 29-year-old Jermaine Nicholas Spence, otherwise called Cow, laborer. Reports by the police are that shortly after 9:30 a.m., the brothers got involved in an argument at their home, allegedly because Spence wanted to borrow his brother's motorcycle. He refused, and a physical confrontation ensued, resulting in Spence being stabbed in the upper body. The teenager ran from the scene. The police were summoned, and upon arrival, Spence was discovered lying in a pool of blood with multiple stab wounds. He was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital in Westmoreland, where he was pronounced dead. The police have also reported that Spence is the 22nd person to be murdered in Hanover since the start of the year. Portland man fatally shot at bar. The Portland police have not yet established a motive for the shooting death of a man in the quiet district of Windsor in the Rio Grande Valley on Saturday evening. Police sources said that 67-year-old Lorraine Ming, a former cricketer, was attacked inside a bar shortly after 7:30 p.m. during heavy rain associated with tropical storm Elsa. According to the police, Ming was playing a poker box when a man entered the premises and opened fire. Ming was found suffering from gunshot wounds to his upper body. The gruesome murder has shocked residents who described him as an honest, sincere, and friendly person. 10 people have been murdered in the Portland Police Division since the start of 2021. American women caught with $67 million worth of cocaine at airport. 2 American women are to appear in court this week following the seizure of over $67 million worth of cocaine at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James on Wednesday, June 30. The women are 62-year-old delivery driver Regina West Thompson and 20-year-old Simone Bolden, both of California in the United States. The police said both Americans were arrested and charged with possession of, dealing in, and attempting to export cocaine. Reports are that about 8 a.m. last Wednesday, the Narcotics Police and personnel from the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Ports Division were conducting security screening when 2 suitcases belonging to the women were searched. A package containing 4.5 kilograms of cocaine was found in each suitcase, the police reported in a release. The cocaine has an estimated street value of approximately US $450,000, which is equivalent to Jamaican $67,104,075, the police indicated. The women, who had both checked in to board a flight to Fort Lauderdale in the United States, were arrested and later charged. They are both scheduled to appear in the St. James Parish Court on July 7. 8-year-old raped on way to church. An 8-year-old girl of a St. Thomas address was allegedly abducted and raped by a lone man on Saturday. According to reports, the child was walking to church with her cousin along a dirt road in the parish when they were pounced on by the attacker. After ordering them into the bushes, the man tied the hands of the family member and forced the 8-year-old to remove her clothes and proceeded to perform lewd sexual acts. A report was made to the police, and she was examined by doctors. The suspect was later apprehended and placed into custody. The Morant Bay Police are carrying out investigations. Child sexual assault has been a source of major concern among Jamaica's national security and child welfare organizations, especially since COVID-19 restrictions shut off readily available outlets for reporting crimes and the alerting of suspicious behavior. More than 3,265 children were reportedly abused between January 2020 and March 2021, according to statistics from Jamaica's multi-agency Child Sex Abuse Investigative Team. But even not counting COVID-19, child sex abuse is believed to be historically underreported. 6 more COVID-19 deaths and 35 new cases. Jamaica has recorded 6 more COVID-19 fatalities, pushing the tally to 1,094. 3 of the deaths were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 2 in St. James, and 1 in St. Elizabeth. The health ministry reported that one of the deaths was previously under investigation. Meanwhile, there were 35 new cases with ages ranging from 14 days to 91 years, pushing the total to 50,389, with 16,327 being active. Of the new cases, 20 are women and 15 are men. St. James dominates the new cases with 11 being recorded, followed by Westmoreland with 7 and then Hanover with 5. A total of 1,719 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 11.3%. In the meantime, there were 1,059 more recoveries, increasing the total to 32,604. Some 108 people are in hospital, with 28 being moderately ill and 13 critically ill. 4 people are in government quarantine, while 41,210 are at home. And those were the stories making the news. Stay safe and have a pleasant evening.
This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can keep up to date with our new uploads. Until next time, be the change that you wish to see in the world.